three-game weekend set. The Atlanta Braves and the Boston Red Sox. Biggest storyline coming into this one is how effective this team's starting rotation has been of late. They've been on an absolute tear, Chris.
Yeah, but they've been lights out. It's almost like each starter's trying to outdo the last. Game after game, they're keeping opposing hitters just guessing up there at the dish. Can't wait to see if that momentum carries over to today.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about ready to roll here on the hill and coming off a great start, Lucas Giolito. Base runners are tough to come by with him out there, Chris.
Yeah, this guy's been real stingy, man, not allowing guys to play the game, just keeping them at home plate. I mean, just ridiculous. He's dominating hitters, and a guy like this on the mound, one of the elite starters in the game right now.
Ronald Acuna Jr. leading things off and takes a strike.
First pitch, 136.
Strike two. Just misses with that one.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
2-2 the count.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Breaking ball misses down and away. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
Here's David Fletcher. Swinging a foul out of play. Giolito moved to first. Acuna dives back in. That's a strike, and the count is 0-2.
Don't play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
Slides, but he can't come up with it. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. Here comes Ozuna up to the plate.
Counts 1-0.
That's in there, and now it's even 1-1. Acuna, the lead runner at second. Fletcher on at first with nobody out. On the ground to third. The turn by Meyer at second. On to first, double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here's Matt Olson down.
Ball.
Squirts away a little bit. And the runner holds. And a pitch. That's out to center field. Rafaela settles under it. Squeezes it. And that is that. One left for Atlanta. Now the Red Sox will get their shot. No score. You're watching Red Sox baseball on the show, New England. Back now at Fenway. Getting the nod on the mound, Reynaldo Lopez. What do we have on him?
Well, he's been a very dependable starter for his club, and what stands out for me is that left-handed hitters have really struggled batting below 200 against him, and it just tells me they have a hard time tracking the baseball. Maybe it's the release point, maybe it's the motion, but just some way, somehow, they've got to figure out a way to pick it up and try to have some success from the left side.
Started after it, appeal to third, and James Kingsley says he won a round. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Harris makes the grab, one down. Check out the Red Sox lineup. One guy leading the way offensively for this club right now, Marcelo Meyer.
And boom, he's the table setter for this offense. Team leader and on-base percentage. I mean, that just gives your teammates plenty of chances to cash in and bring them around to score. Man, I used to love when I had a guy out in second base or third base. Easy to get those RBIs. Game after game, you know a guy like this, what he's going to provide and the opportunities that other guys are going to get in the lineup.
Trevor Story in the box with one away as he takes ball one. Lopez, he has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind him that when things get a little rough out there, they know he'll find his way through it.
The shortstop takes the ball. How much of the ability to do that in a tight spot is the mental approach?
I think it's very much being able to have a laser-like focus, slow everything down, stay right in that moment, pitch-to-pitch execution, and focusing on that catcher's mitt.
Batting third, designated hitter, Rafael.
Here's Rafael Devers. Devers launched a homer in his most recent game. Check swing, called strike.
Ball one. 1-1.
Check swing, he went. And the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Murphy fires to first. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. Scoreless after 1. And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. Now in for the Braves, Michael Harris II. Giolito back to work. Grounder off the pitcher. Safe at first, and now after the play, we'll check on the right-hander status. And now they'll hustle out to check on him. That was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee.
Yeah, clearly in some real pain, but he will not want to come out of this game if he doesn't have to. It's looking to me like he's going to try to shake it off and continue.
Ozzie Albies up to the plate. 3 for 7 in the series so far. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. Next offering is in for a strike. Gary Simmons has the plate duty in this one.
Well, with Simmons, it's not always your standard strike zone, Berg. It kind of gives a little extra in some parts of the zone and then can be tighter in others. But I think the important thing is he doesn't get labeled as inconsistent. So you got to stay ready up there.
Right through there. Got it.
Changeup right there, and I think he was so geared up for fastball. Once he recognized that it was off speed, he just wasn't able to make an adjustment. So a really good strikeout, and pitcher just won the battle.
Checks over to first, back safely. Here's Sean Murphy. There's the strike. Right through there for a strike.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
In the air, center field. He's got it. Out number 2.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Here's Jared Kelenic. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Here in the top of the second. Hit weakly on the ground. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Braves strand 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And we're back here at Fenway Park, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here is Alex Bregman. And that is out of play. That one off the mark, and that's ball 1.
As a veteran out there on the bump, you're trying to establish both edges of the plate. Right here, he's working inside.
And that one pulled foul. And the 1-2 misses to even the count. Gets a piece and stays alive. And there's the ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke
Batting
hard
fifth,
out of the
first
zone, and he
baseman,
just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
Tristan Casas, batting with one down, takes a strike. Fastball is
that pitch is out.
outside. One out, base is empty.
That's ball 2. 2-1.
That one fouled off. 2-2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
Wheeler Abreu now at the plate. Popped up. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next hitter to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
So, runner at second, 2 down. And now it's going to be Marcelo Meyer. Missing inside, ball 1.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
The 1-0. And another ball.
Outside.
Next
That's a
offering
ball.
upstairs.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if they'll walk you.
Connor Wong in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Let's see if he gives them anything to hit here. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Definitely lost the handle during that sequence.
That
4
is
pitches for the
catcher.
walk, and that last one didn't even threaten the zone. Catcher might want to go talk to him.
And stepping in for Boston, Connor Wong. 2 for 8 in the series so far. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
You come into the game
Ball 1, no
knowing that
strike.
unless the ball's in the dirt or gets by him, we're probably not going to steal anything today. So that's where you want to get a little more aggressive on
I
your
got a ball, 1
secondary
strike.
lead and hope that some base hits, some slugs, some home runs can come into play.
And that one is lifted in the air. He's got it. That is the inning. Boston strands a pair. We'll move to the 3rd with no score.
Before she hit the block, body grown, spoke grown, and it's never out of stock. Can you match it? Never met her match it. Talking about some time, but you reaching for the
Back inside
Leading
Fenway
off for the
Park,
Braves,
on to the 3rd inning.
shortstop,
So now to the plate for Atlanta,
Arcia.
Orlando Arcia.
Well, I'll say this as a former position player and a game, and you've got a guy like this behind the dish with a big arm. You really have to change your approach. Can't try to steal because you'll get thrown out. Maybe get a little bigger lead, be aggressive on the secondary. But this type of guy shuts the running game
Now
down.
batting, right fielder Ronald Acuna Jr.
Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. Walk to open the ball game. Acuna measures 6 feet even, 27 years old. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. Top of the 3rd, no score. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. One down, base is empty. Foul ball, still 0-2.
Man, he'd like to have that pitch back.
Ball
Ball
1
1.
there.
Recognize that changeup
1
right
ball,
out
2
of the
strikes,
hand.
count.
Just spit on it.
Outside
Ball 2.
low, and that's ball 2.
2-2 the count.
On the ground to the left.
Foul ball.
And foul ball. That's the 3rd. And it finds its way through for a hit. He forced a lot of pitches to be thrown and ends up collecting a hit.
Nice at
Now
bat right
batting,
there. Not
third
just the
baseman,
result, but
David
also seeing a
Fletcher.
lot of pitches. Made him really work out there on the mound. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
David Fletcher will hit next.
Ball 1.
First pitch, and he just misses.
1-0.
Acuna runs. Pitch is low.
2-0.
Throw to second.
Wow, he just showed right there why he's known for having one of the best arms, one of the elite arms in the league. Man, that runner had a big lead at first base. You usually don't get thrown out, but this guy's such a great thrower. That's pretty amazing right there.
That one finds the zone. 2 balls and a strike. Ground ball right side. Meyer sends it to first. Fletcher retired. That's the 3rd out. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. We're tied 0-0. Bottom of the inning, and here is Cedar Rafaela. Rafaela with a homer in his last game.
0-1.
Foul ball there. Pitch misses there.
2
Ball
strikes.
1. Ripped on a line. And that one hops the wall.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Back to the top of the lineup, Jarren Duran up next for the Red Sox. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. That one misses, and that is ball 1. Right through there for a strike. Rafaela gets his lead at first. Nobody out. On the ground to second. Might be 2. There's 1. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Now batting. The shortstop,
Trevor Story comes up to the plate. Fly to center his first time. Just missed. Man at first, 1 away. Fastball for a strike at 95. The shortstop takes the ball. Yeah, the 2-1 hammered but foul. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Lopez fires. And that's way high. And it's a full count.
So here we go. Base runner at first. Could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
No, very close with the location right there. It's just tough to get rewarded on the call with pitches near the top of the strike zone.
Rafael Devers up to hit. He's 0 for 1. There's a strike.
There it was, a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Here's the pitch. Both runners on the move. Strike in there. Go to third. Save. Double steal. Second and third, one away. That missed by a lot. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Caught him looking for the K.
Well, that was such a great opportunity to grab the lead. You have the infield back. All you've got to do is just put the ball in play on the ground, and you drive across a run. It's a frustrating outcome for the hitter. Now, I'll still have a chance, but it's probably going to take a clutch hit with 2 outs.
Here's Alex Bregman. Went down on strikes his first time through. In the dirt, and it's 1-0. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Two outs. And a count 1-2.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
That just misses. 2-2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
That misses. And a full count now.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
2 on, 2 outs. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Two on, 2 outs. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
He's in a tough spot. Had to make a great pitch. Did it. Got the strikeout. Gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Start of the 4th. Marcell Ozuna coming up to hit. And that's in there at the knees.
0-1's the count.
Out towards left center. Rafaela moving under it. Makes the grab, 1 away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Matt Olson.
Here's Matt Olson. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals. Giolito ready to fire now.
Nope. I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Now batting, the center fielder, Michael Harris II.
And now the center fielder, Michael Harris II. Reached on an infield single his first time. Fastball for a strike.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Next pitch is outside. Fouled off left side. On the ground, right side, and that's just foul. 4th inning underway, no score. Next pitch just misses, and now it's 3-2.
Well, clearly not too happy with the call there. Thought he caught the top of the zone, and you could pretty much read his lips saying, that's not up.
Payoff pitch. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Albies batting for the second time, and that's strike one. That one fouled off. Harris off of first with 2 away. And 1-2.
That's out.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
In the air, left side. Duran nabs it, and that'll do it. One left for Atlanta, and we are still scoreless. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far.
Leading off for the Red Sox, first baseman Tristan Casas.
Pulls that one foul. This one in the air, center field. Harris has a beat on it. 1 away.
Now batting, right fielder.
Now it's the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu. Doubled his first time up. Ball one, no strikes. Activity in the bullpen. Number 63 getting ready to come in for manager Brian Snitker. Lee getting loose as well.
Ball 2.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
One down, base is empty. Ground ball, Olsen takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2.
Now batting, number 39.
And next for the Red Sox, Marcelo Meyer. He reached on a walk his first time. Ground ball to the right side. Olsen takes it himself, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. 3 up, 3 down that time. We've played 4. No score. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point.
Funk up the plays. We're just trying to dance, yo. Turn up the bass. We about to go. What's about to happen, girl? You already know. Taking control. We can take this right, go faster or slow.
Giolito back to work. Right side, hard hit. On to first, and a quick out, number 1.
Now batting, left fielder, Jarrett Kelnick.
Now the left fielder, Jarrett Kelnick. Grounded out his first time up.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Next
Oh,
offering
that's
misses, and the count even 1-1. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Duran going back, and it's off the green monster. Into second with a double, and they've got something brewing now.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been
Up next,
anything but
Brett
fun at the
Baer.
plate for
Short.
him, so that one has to
Fernando
feel good.
Garcia.
Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Go ahead run on base. Arcia, the next to hit. Right through there for a strike.
0-1.
Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul. Kelnick, the runner at second with one away. In the air, out towards left center. Duran flashes the leather on the run and catch.
Now batting, right fielder Ronald Acuna Jr.
And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr.
A walk, and he's also singled.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Fastball in for a strike. 0-1. Runner at second, 2 down. Upstairs, and the count is 1-1. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Duran. And that's the third out. Braves strand one, and we're still knotted at 0.
Just like Vegas in the sun, ain't no quitting till I'm done. Roll on and having fun.
Back here at Fenway,
Leading
John
off for
Sciambi
the
with my
Red
buddy
Sox.
Chris Singleton, and
Usher.
set to get us started. Bottom 5, Connor Wong. And that one
1-0.
upstairs, ball 1.
You know, these Red Sox doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They haven't produced a run yet, but the pitch count for the starter is starting to climb, so they're hoping that starts to pay off soon.
That one's in there. Now 2 balls and a strike.
And I think they're in a good spot thanks to their pitching, but no one would be shocked if this offense strings something together to take the lead.
Not
Three
close
balls,
with that
1 strike.
one. Now 3-1. And that drops in for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took
Three
the
balls,
best
2
pitch he's
strikes.
going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
It's a good breaking ball there, just off the corner where you can't really do much damage, but it's close enough to where you got to protect, and he just couldn't find a way to fight it off.
Cedar Rafaela up next. Next for the Red Sox. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And he swings and misses at the initial
0-1's the
offering.
count.
And that one clips the corner. All tied up. Last half of inning number 5. And ball 1. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
I'm not saying it wasn't a strike or, it was a ball, whatever, but just the location with that velocity. It's hard enough, even if the velocity's not great, but that velocity, that location, tip your cap.
Now here's the Red Sox leadoff hitter, Jarren Duran. 0 for 2 in this one. And first offering is fouled off. On the ground, right side, but it kicks foul. Tap dances out of the way of that one. 2 outs, base is empty. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And he strikes out the side for the second time today. Down in order go the Red Sox. Still no score. Back here in Boston. And now David Fletcher.
David Fletcher.
Fletcher in his 6th season, 30 years old now. And he was a 6th round draft pick. And that's ripped into left. Base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
The first move felt like a bit of a guess. You have to be right in those spots or things can get away from you awfully quickly.
Marcell Ozuna.
Go ahead run on base. Here's Marcell Ozuna. Double play ball to second. Over to Story for 1. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
And the batter now, Matt Olson. And there's the strike.
0-1.
And a foul ball. Here's the pitch to Olson. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Way back there. That one is gone. He sends it out of here. Just like that, they move in front. It's 1-0.
He's swinging a red-hot bat. This isn't the first home run we've seen him hit these last few games, and it probably won't be the last. No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in the spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did.
Foul ball. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
0-2 is the count.
That one just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Just a slow ground ball this time. Whips it to Casas, and that is that. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now 1-0. This is Red Sox baseball on the show, New England. Back now for the bottom of the sixth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, number 63.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the ball.
Well, one-run game. Here's Trevor Story. And that gets the inside corner for a strike. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Joe Jimenez up and loosening in the pen. Johnson getting cranked up as well. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Now
and it's Rafael Devers in the box.
Rafael Devers.
Outside low, and that's ball one. And another ball.
No strike.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
The next offering misses, and it's 3-0. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one.
That splitty's a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand, looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Line drive, caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
And now it's Alex Bregman, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Out to short, Arcia. Now a jump throw. In time, got him.
Pure athleticism on that one. In the air, legs split a bit, and fires across the diamond. He's going to get a lot of high fives in the dugout.
Back here in Boston, we go to the top of the seventh. Here's the second baseman, Ozzie Albies. Hit in the air, left field. Durant has a beat on it. Makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Now batting, catcher Sean Murphy.
And here's the catcher, Sean Murphy. And that misses. Ball one. Fouled off down the right side. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
In the air to left center, Rafaela sizes this one up and puts the squeeze on that one. And there's 2 away.
Up next for Atlanta, left fielder.
And next for Atlanta, Jared Kellner, 1 for 2. In the air, left field, down the line, and that drops foul. 2 down, nobody on. And there's a foul ball. Towards first, Casas. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Down in order go the Braves, but they still lead it 1-0.
Now pitching.
Here comes a new arm for the Braves, Dylan
Number
Lee.
52.
These are the spots relievers
Dylan Lee.
really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Now
Leading
batting
off for the
Tristan
Red Sox,
Casas.
First baseman.
Well, these fans definitely want to get involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on.
Once you gotta live it up. Yes, my red tie with your red dress. We ain't even planning, but we matching those. Everybody looking when we passing those. We just turn the strip into a fashion show.
Boy, let's keep going. I can't believe it's back. It's already 5, and I feel so alive. You got me glowing like a firefly. When I'm by your side, it feels like lightning in the sky.
This one chopped to first. And he handles it himself for the out.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver
Right
consistently.
fielder,
It doesn't matter how many
Wilyer
highlight reel
Abreu.
plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
And now the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu. First
Nope,
pitch
outside.
misses. Looking to get the tying run on base.
That's ball 2.
Just missed. The 2-0 is in for a strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Two now. Outside. Marcelo Meyer in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Hard ground ball, base knock. And the tying run is on base.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to
Number
come
39.
through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
And the batter now, Marcelo Meyer. Swings through that high fastball.
If you're a
0-1
base
for
runner,
count.
you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Yo one.
Ball, that's just out.
Outside with a breaking ball.
2.
Trying to hold a one-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. Little chopper rolls foul.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Here's the catcher, Connor Wong. And that's through there for a strike. It's 0-1. Abreu off of first with 2 away. And that one fouled off. High fly ball out to center field. Harris after it. Brings it in. And that ends the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. 8th inning coming up. It's the Braves 1 and the Red Sox nothing.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the Red
back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th.
Number
Justin
63.
Slayton.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
Arcia stands in now and watches strike 1.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
Fouled off. He was late. Battling here as he fouls it away. Good eye on that spot.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire's strike zone.
Got him swinging.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. One down, base is empty. That one finds the zone, and the count is 0-2. And that one missing low.
2 strikes.
And down on strikes. Coming out of the bullpen throwing beatings. Now in for the Braves, David Fletcher.
David Fletcher.
Popped up right side. Casas settles underneath it. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. And the Braves go down quietly. They lead it 1-0.
Now pitching for
Back
the
now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Joe Jimenez.
Joe Jimenez.
Well, he's been a bit of a wild card out there in terms of throwing strikes. He's definitely struggled with free passes this year.
So digging in, Cedar Rafaela.
Center fielder, Cedar Rafaela.
That one missed.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
And that's in for a strike. And that's downstairs and outside.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That one drifts inside. Jarren Duran in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Next offering is in for a strike.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
struck him out looking.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down one. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
And stepping in for Boston, Jarren Duran. That one is absolutely belted. Acuna going back. Pulls it in on the warning track.
It's a really good swing. He just didn't get quite enough of it to beat the wind. It's blowing in from right field right now.
And now the shortstop, Trevor Story. On the inside corner for a strike. Two outs. Strike two.
No signs of wavering on the mound here in the 8th. He's looking rock solid so far.
Next offering is down low. The shortstop takes the ball. That one outside. And that's ball 3. Rafael Devers waiting on deck if they extend the inning.
Plenty of pop in his bat, so he could give them the lead with one swing if he gets the chance.
3-2 now. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Cut on and lifted in the air. And it falls. And that puts the tying run on base.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. You know what they say, he couldn't have thrown it out there any better than that, and certainly the case that time. Just flared it back behind the second baseman and dropped it in there.
Man aboard, and here is Devers. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout.
And things could change quickly here with one swing.
That clips the corner.
Well, in this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that tying run all the way from first base. So if he can't do that, keep the line moving through a walk or just a base hit. But you've got to stay within yourself.
Swings through that one.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout. One left for the Red Sox. Still behind by a count of 1-0.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the Red
back,
Sox.
and here comes the closer,
Number
Aroldis
44.
Chapman.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
Well, one-run game, and now the DH, Marcell Ozuna. 0 for 3 in this one. Right through there for a strike.
Calling it bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike one here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
And a strike in there.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches down an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Going to count 1-2. Good eye right there.
That one called just inside, I think, and on the mound, he's trying to get a little bit of an explanation. Doesn't seem to be too bothered by it, though, but he clearly thought it clipped the corner.
Got it. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
And now Matt Olson up to hit. He's produced the only run of the game with his solo shot earlier.
Yeah, the pitching's been outstanding in this one, so that home run has really been the only big sign of life from either offense.
Popped up. Chapman under it. Brings it in. 2 away now.
Now batting, the center fielder, Michael Harris.
2 outs, base is
II.
empty. Here's the center fielder, Michael Harris II. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the ninth, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
Just missed. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the ninth. That's in for a strike.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
Two down, nobody on. Some heat there at 98 miles an hour. Nothing across here this half. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Braves 1 and the Red Sox nothing.
Watch me, let me work. I put in work.
We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Raisel Iglesias. He has a great slider with tons of
Number
movement.
26, Raisel Iglesias.
Now the third baseman, Alex Bregman.
Leading
0 for
off
3
the
with
Red
2
Sox.
strikeouts and a
Third
ground out.
baseman, Alex Bregman.
Now, Red Sox fans are frustrated, no question. That one catches the corner for a strike. One-run game, bottom 9. Yeah, that's fouled off. Inside. And the count is 1-2. Line drive to short and caught. That's a big first out right there, and that changes things.
Yeah, you can kind of see how just the hope and optimism is shrunk a little bit, but they got a couple more outs to work with. They got to find a way to get a runner on and get one around the bases.
Out to center. Harris. Drops into the glove, and there's 2 down.
Now batting, right fielder, Wilyer Abreu.
So they're down to their final out. Now a chance for Wilyer Abreu. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. And fouled off. Missed with a changeup, and now it's even 1-1. Trying to close out a 1-run lead, and the home team trying to pull it out. To the right side, Albies on to first. Ball game. And the Braves hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1-run ball game.
Well, this one was all about the pitching and defense. Outstanding job of the pitchers, really attacking hitters, trusting what the catcher was putting down, and trusting the players standing behind him to make the plays defensively. Sometimes you want to see a high-scoring game, but sometimes you can appreciate the artistic beauty of what these pitchers did on the mound today.
We need each other. We have to have each other for our survival. From the revolutionaries to the conservatives, a black united front is what we're about.
Yeah, the making of the